Good morning, guys. We are getting ready to head out. Letting the old truck warm up a minute before we head down and get in a Fireball. We got to run up to St. Louis. We delivered up there to the same place I'm going today on Thursday. So we're going to run back up there, deliver a second load, and then I don't know what we're doing after that. I got to have a short week this week because Doe's been with me a while. You know, I got in trouble over in Kentucky just after Thanksgiving this past go around, and gotta go to court over it. So we gotta do that on Friday, and well, hopefully I don't wind up in prison. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be dealing with rain today. Trying to get out and stay ahead. There's a pretty heavy storm system coming across. I should have a little gap up here in a little bit, but I don't know. We might get wet getting untarped today. I don't know. Guess we better pull in here and get some fuel before we get too far committed into here. It's an entrance, dude, not an exit. Place here has the cheapest fuel between our, you know, with the fuel networks that we use. This place here is the cheapest, so better just go ahead and pull on in and fill it up, because we don't know which way we're going once we leave here. Another crazy odometer reading. Not rosy odometer, crazy odometer. When I parked Friday, odometer was 907,000.0. I pull in here and get fuel, and I just happened to look. That sucker, 907,0700. Ain't that crazy? Never. I don't think I've ever had the tenths come up on a zero. Got a little breaker in the rain right now, but it's getting dark out again. It's way dark back there. Oh no! It's raining! Let's put our four-ways on and slam on the brakes! Come on, Nittly. It's rain, people. It's just rain. Looks like daggum Christmas show up ahead of me there. Oh man, people. Let's throw on our brakes. Just put our four-ways on. Let's just drive slow again. That just makes more sense than just driving. I can see the road. What about you? Yeah, great. People are ridiculous. These people who had to slam on their brakes and put their four-ways on in the rain are the same people who are the reason why schools cancel with just the forecast of snow. It don't even have to snow, and they're canceling school. So I'm pretty sure these people who slam on their brakes, put their four-ways on in the rain, are to blame for it. And in no way am I trying to, tell you to drive like it's 75 degrees out, perfectly sunny, not a single pothole in the way on a straight stretch of road by any means. But good grief. Well, I bet these people are throwing a fit. They driving in the left lane for a mile. They'll get over it. They'll get over it. If not, oh well. We're here, but there's two trucks ahead of me already. One backed in, can drive already. But there ain't any hadn't untarped yet. Looks like they're opening the door. He'll probably gone back in there. He'll probably be next in line to unload his lumber. They might actually take him around back. That'd be nice. guess I'll be next after that. I guess while I sit here and wait, I'll eat me one of these little Debbie marshmallow banana pies. Knocked off moon pie. Not even the size of my hand. So by buying these, they'd at least be the same size as the moon pie, but they ain't. Oh well. There you go. Stop, get me a bite to eat real quick because we finally got unloaded. It only took a couple hours. See, we got there at 7:30, didn't leave there till after 10:30, so yeah, you do the math. That's all right. They only got a 5-ton crane to unload trucks with. We drove down here and I figured, well, we're heading down to Arkansas to get a reload for tomorrow morning, and it's like, well, I'm kind of hungry, got some time to kill. Stop and get a bite to eat real quick. One of my old high school buddies messaged me, he said, I see you. Of course, you can't see me, I'm John Cena. But sat around shooting the breeze with him for a minute, and another one of my buddies pulled in here, and well, I had to go over and shoot the breeze with him. I don't know, I thought me and my buddy, my old high school buddy, going to have to get paid to stand out here and talk in the parking lot, because that lady come up asking for money, another lady asking for directions, and so good grief, we ought to get paid here. We're basically attendants here. Well, that ain't snow. We're in high cotton today. Now we're down here waiting till morning to get loaded. Guess we'll sit back and kind of relax. Already went back and took me a nap. Just felt necessary. Lay down, close my eyes for about an hour. Feel a little bit more motivated. Not really, but just a little bit. Just a little. Don't want to overdo it, you know. Well, load up in the morning. We got to go to Chicago, and then we're picking up a load. I guess coming back to St. Louis. We're looking good so far today. Got a 9 o'clock appointment. They're calling us up to the scale at 8:30. I ain't gonna complain. See where we end up getting loaded up here. See what my lengths are so I can set my boards out. But I don't like setting my boards up till I know for sure what I got lengthwise, because sometimes I like to put short ones on the bottom mixed with long ones, and you just gotta kind of guess what you gotta do. We'll get loaded up. Beams everywhere, beams. Alright, we are loaded. You can see we got a load of steel beams. You see how there's multiple rows. I like to refer to that as kind of a widow maker load. It's really not a good way to get everything tightened down. So if you follow my channel long enough, you know, typically cross chain the front and back the same way. Normally I just run my chain all down the side of my binders and all that. But on something like this, I want to squeeze the load together. So we put our binders on the top. We kind of give it that squeeze to hopefully keep it from moving. I know it's been a while since I hauled steel beams, but like I said, we cross chain the front and the back. For those that don't know, I do it because you're going to have chains pulling towards the back. Eventually going down the road, everything's going to start loosening up, and those front chains are going to loosen up because they're pushing. You got pressure going towards the back of the trailer. So we cross chain the front and rear, so you got equal pressure going front and back. Then you got your chains going over the top. DOT says, you know, you're supposed to secure down so your load can't go forward, back, side, up or down. So that's what we do. Like I said, with a load like this, with multiple rows of beams, it's hard to get a good tight, even if they pushing them together, just the way they're stacked, it's hard to get a good tight crank on everything. So you know, like I said, we put the binders across the top. Like I said, in theory, when you pull it in, you know, your chain's kind of like this. When you pull in, it's going to do that. Versus, you know, where I normally run my binders down the side, either or, in my opinion, is okay, but in this instance, it's better to have it squeezing together. So if you just got them down the side, you're just going to be pulling on one side, really. In this instance, you're not going to have pressure squeezing onto the middle, if that makes any sense. So, and even with loads like this, with having a cross chain on the front, it's only doing a little bit. And granted, I know a little bit goes a long ways sometimes, but just had to do an extra step. And some places don't allow us on top of the trailer, so I can't remember if this place where I'm going is one of those places or not. And that's another reason why I typically don't do them on the top, but this is a safety thing on my part. These places want to implement PPE rules and all this other stuff. Can't get on your trailer, blah, blah, blah. But on my part, this is actually a safety thing for me going down the road because it's helping hold the load down. So we're going to make our phone calls, get rolling, and hopefully have a nice smooth trip up to Chicago. That's the game plan at the moment. Like I said, we already got a load back, so we're going to get going. Okay, 100 coming up on us. And on the back. Good looking old rig. Good looking old rig. That's my buddy Jeremy. His YouTube channel, J Meds Brick Flicks. He built him a micro fireball. Yeah, there's a little miniature fireball. A miniature Mac. Hey, we made it to Chicago, and my wife ain't widowed. I'm not a big fan of hauling beams like this. I mean, I don't mind hauling beams, it's just I'm not a huge fan of this, having them loaded the way they are. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know. Can't have your cake and your cookies too, or something like that. I don't know how the saying goes, but I don't know. I guess it's time to eat dinner. But we're going to go ahead and close this one out. We'll have another one coming up later on in the week. So y'all stay safe out there. God bless you. And we'll catch you later.